Everybody know the whole Triple X situation by now, right? Okay, Daryl Cummings. Here's his mugshot, and of course you've seen it. We also have here the police report, and we have the security guard or loss prevention officer written report as well. So Triple X has said him don't really want to talk about what happened yet. But according to the police report and the security report, in the police report, the police only says that at approximately, he gives the date, August 26th of 2020 at approximately 22:20 hours, I was dispatched to Walmart, and he gives the address of the Walmart in North Lauderdale, Florida, in reference to an unknown male attempting to steal merchandise. So they called the police on him. Upon my arrival, I sat with loss prevention officer. They left out the loss prevention officer's name, and observed a black male wearing a gray hoodie placing merchandise into his black bag. That is a bag he was carrying with him, and this is what the police officer said. He came to Walmart, linked up with loss prevention. They went to the back. They reviewed the videotape, and the videotape showed Triple X putting merchandise into a black bag that he had with him in a knapsack or something like that. Now, the loss prevention officer, for those of you who can't really see it, I'm going to read you his statement. His statement said, as I was speaking to blank, left the name out of the person, the defendant walked past blank, and so the defendant walked past him as he was having a conversation with someone. Blank pointed at the defendant and stated, that's him with the black bandana covering his face. I stood with the black bandana covering his face. I stood by while blank continued following the defendant, not losing sight of him. I observed the defendant pass all points of sales and did not attempt to purchase the merchandise that was concealed in his black backpack. Now, if you're in the store, you don't place stuff in your backpack if you plan to pay for it. You put it in the shopping cart. After you pay for it, then you can put it in whatsoever bag you choose to, right? All right, so the security guard is saying that they had picked him up on the camera, followed him around the store. He didn't know he was being followed by somebody else. Already had somebody up front waiting on him, right? Never lost sight of him. Observed the defendant pass all points of sales and did not even attempt to purchase the merchandise that was concealed in his black backpack. The defendant was stopped by blank and was escorted to the loss prevention office. The defendant spontaneously uttered, this is what Triple X said to them when them grab him. Him say, is there anything I can do? Meaning, is there anything I can do to get out of this? Written in the report, in the written report, the total amount of stolen items was $256.82, and the items were returned to Walmart. The defendant does not have a Florida driver's license or any Florida ID at all whatsoever. The defendant is visiting from Jamaica and has no ties to the city or the county of Broward. The defendant was charged with larceny, theft, first offense, and the defendant was later transported to BSO Main Jail BWC. That is the security and the police report. Now, I could talk about this. Boy, that one is sticky. A lot of people have contacted me as in subscribers and have requested for me to do something on this one. I said, I don't really want to do nothing on it still, come. I don't know, I don't want the brother look bad on them thing there. Them say, no, SouFlo, we want to hear your opinion on this. Cause right, that's what Florida you live too, so talk up. Okay, here we are. Alright, and I'm taking this from the start first, just to get the background of the story, and then I'm going to give you a real story, and I'm going to tell you something else and something else. So check it out. Triple X unfazed by critics following his arrest. Social media commentator Dariel Cummings, more popularly known as Triple X, said that he is unbothered by the negative criticism he has received since being arrested. Cummings was released on a US $25 bail bond after he was arrested for petty theft on August 26th in Florida. I don't know. This is what the Star says. It says a $25 bail bond. I have never heard of a bail bond being $25. If you have, then please talk to me in the comment section below. But anyhow, the 34-year-old was arrested by the North Lauderdale police in Broward County in the U.S. state. This is where I live in Florida as well. Broward County, I'm a stomping grounds. I don't live there anymore, but I was raised there and I went to school there as well. Now, it is alleged that Cummings tried to take $256 worth of goods from a Walmart. A Walmart, a very popular brand store where you can walk in and probably get just about anything, even a prostitute if you wanted. Now, speaking with the Star via telephone yesterday, the blogger, as they call him, refused to comment on the charges, and he stated that he would do so at a later date. So in other words, the man not talk up too much about his case. He's just saying he will do so at a later date. He must know why he is choosing to not divulge, because if it was me and them have my mugshot all over the place and saying SouFLoTV, otherwise blah blah blah, was caught doing this or that, I would definitely be out here trying to clear my name. If I was not guilty, I would be trying to save face and embarrassment. Or at the same time, I know for a fact that all the other vloggers would have it on their social media platforms. Some of them would be damn sure making fun of me and calling me all kinds of names, so I would be dragged. I'm not gonna drag this brother though, but I'm gonna talk some realness, right? Alright, so he refused to comment on the charges, and he said that he would do that at a later time. You understand? He holds no grievance or animosity to those that are criticizing him. So in other words, mouth make for talk, so if you don't want to talk, you don't go and talk. Him not mad at you for talking. He said, I am asking anyone not to be disappointed or demotivated by this whole thing here, because me I go continue make the same type of commentary and content. So this not gonna stop or hinder anything what me did I do. Just go and ride it out with me. And who they are with me, they are with me. And who have to leave, just so it go. That's what he said, end quote. He stated that he has seen and heard the rumors that have been swirling, but says that he is all for freedom of speech. Again, mouth make for talk, so make people go and say what them want to say. He said, them see what them see. And anybody can make whatever assumptions that they want to make. But when everything is sorted out, I will come out and I will say my piece. Social media is for persons to voice their opinions. And I can't stop anyone from saying what they want to say, because me do the same thing too. That is what he said. And in all fairness, he has a point, right? Now, this is not somebody that I normally follow on social media, but I do see his videos pop up all the time, especially when I'm on Facebook, right? So me doing this story is not like, oh my God, I'm so disappointed because this is somebody I looked up to. I can't even front. I can't even pretend. It's not that type of thing for me. However, there are people out there who are making all kinds of claims and assumptions. There are people that are laughing at him. There are people that are saying, yeah, them boy, they broke, you know, and always are going like them have things where them don't have. And see there, a foreign them, they are thief, a shoplift out of grocery store and department stores. All thief them. Other people have been saying stuff like, a long time, I do it. Them boy, they are all thief from long time. His description of his crime on his mugshot says petty theft, and it also says first offense, meaning he ain't never done it before, or he has never been caught before doing it in Florida. Alright? Now, as far as his story goes, here's a real story. A family member of mine went to that same Walmart, right? They went to Walmart and they had their children with them. She had 1, 2, 3, 4. She had 4 children with her, to include a small boy and a baby, and 2 children that were a bit older, but none of them were in teenage years yet. So she had 4 children with her. She in the Walmart, she pulled up our grocery cart. She went up front. They have the you pay yourself or you check your own groceries out. So they don't need a cashier anymore, right? So you check your own groceries out. Well, long story short, when she was finished checking her own groceries out, she paid and she walked out the store, or she tried to walk out the store. As she got to the door, she said security guards came from everywhere, plainclothes security guards. Now, I must tell you that these are called loss prevention officers, right? They're not law enforcement, but they are law enforcement as far as making sure you don't thief nothing. So they sit in the back and they watch the 1,000 cameras that Walmart has. This is a news flash for a lot of you who don't know this, because in my past life, sometime in recent years, I myself worked at Walmart, and I've been in the security rooms, and I remember when they were overhauling all Walmarts to make them the same, so they can get to a place where they don't have to have cashiers ring up your grocery anymore, because they have cameras that watch you from all angles, so they can trust people to go ring up their groceries themselves, pay the machine, and walk out without stealing anything. And if you don't, they will catch you on camera. Also to stop shoplifters and so on and so forth. Well, she had some baby Pampers at the bottom of her cart. This is not at the bottom of in the cart, you know. This is underneath the cart, because her cart was so full with groceries that she started to put stuff under the cart. Well, she put the baby diapers under the cart. With the children acting up and her trying to control one unruly child in the midst of scanning all these groceries herself and paying for them, she accidentally did not see that thing that she had put under there. And as she approached the door, here comes the loss prevention officers. They ended up taking her to the back of the store, okay? Putting her up against the wall, taking pictures of her, hanging the pictures in the back of the store and telling her that she is no longer welcomed at that store. On top of that, she thought that was the end of it. Couple of months later, she got a bill in the mail from Walmart that says, pay this $560 and everything goes away, or we will see you in court on this date. She even had a date to appear in court, and she could make it go away by paying $560 for a box of Pampers that was roughly about $24. You understand? So they operate very different. Now the real thing about this is Triple X might have been not paying attention. He might have actually just walked past a point of sale because other things were on his mind and he was multitasking. Somebody go tag him please and make him hear this, because he probably can use this as a good excuse to save face when it's his time to tell his side of the story. Maybe woman did a nag him, get upon him brain, or they had a fight at home and he had to go air out, and he is so caught up mentally in all that is going wrong in his life that him just walk past the point of sale. And by the time him say, oh shit, I'm walking too far out, by the time he turned around to say, let me go pay for my groceries, they were already on top of him. And that is just how they work. It could be an honest mistake. Now, they never listed the things that he was stealing It could be a little flat screen that was $250 something, or it could be a bunch of different things to include food items and personal hygiene items, you know, toilet paper, underarm, deodorant, them kind of thing, the lotion, two loaf of bread, this and that and that and the other, a bag of chicken, 5 pound bag of chicken, you know, stack up the thing, $250 worth of grocery, and trying to make it to the door without paying. I think that this was probably just an honest mistake, and that's the reason why he's letting it go so much. Or could it be that the brother really actually got caught thieving, and that is simply what it is? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Tell me what you know about this one that I don't know. And if Triple X hear this and him want to call in and give him side of the story, y'all already know my number. Hit me up, SouFLoTV there, and I will definitely take the interview, make the people hear what he has to say. It's SouFLoTV. I'm out.